Test 1, 2. I have like two others on my music stand though.
Testing. We're about to get started in just a moment. Please find your seats.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, ילדי ילדי. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, ילדי ילדי. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב.
We sing yalalai,
yalalai, yalalai. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, yalalai, yalalai. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Hine ma tov, how good it is to be together. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
I'm Rabbi Cohen, and I'm joined by Cantor Daniel Geigerman. And we'd like to welcome everyone to Temple Sinai of Palm Beach County, especially the family and friends of Andrew Berkenfeld, who are here to celebrate with us this morning. Are you ready to celebrate? All right. We especially welcome Andrew's parents, Rhonda and Brandon, his sister Sierra, and his grandparents, Sherry Lynn, Barbara, and Alan, and Arnold. And we also give a warm welcome to all of you praying with us on live stream and joining us for this Simcha today. We're so glad you are with us. This morning, we join to be the welcoming community as one young man takes his place in the great chain of Jewish tradition. Andrew has been working very hard, not for a performance today, but to lead us in prayer, to share with us the sacred texts of our tradition. He will be helping to lead us from our prayer book, Mishkan Tefillah, which is right in the seat pocket in front of you. And we really want to be here this morning for Andrew and not have our minds anywhere else. So I'd like to ask everybody that if you have anything that rings, chirps, whistles, burps, to please put it on silent at this time so we can really be here. Another important element that helps us create community and connect us to prayer is music, and Cantor Dan will uplift us in prayer and celebration through song. So I hope all of you will join in as much as possible, or even clap along if you don't know the words, so we can create community together. At this time, in celebration of becoming a bar mitzvah, Andrew has chosen to wear a talit, the traditional prayer shawl that will be presented to him by his parents at this moment.
On this Shabbat, we rejoice in your coming of age in our tradition. As a symbol of your entrance as a responsible member into the adult Jewish community, it is our honor to present you with this talit. This talit is actually my grandfather Izzy's, which I'm passing down to you.
Our tradition teaches us to put tzitzit, fringes, on the corners of our garments in every generation as a reminder to observe all of God's commandments. Now, as a bar mitzvah, a child of the commandments, you are ready to make moral choices, to grow emotionally and intellectually, and to take responsibility for the mitzvot in your decisions. Be holy unto your God, bring blessing to our world, and may you bring to the household of Israel the same pride and joy that you bring to us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatif batzitzit. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to wrap ourselves in the fringes.
So thankful for this moment. We give thanks to God who has kept us in life, sustained us, and brought us to this very special occasion. We join together with the Shehechianu. Stay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman
We continue welcoming one another with Matovu on page 192.
Matovu ohalecha Yaakov ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael Matovu ohalecha Yaakov ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael V'hani merov chastecha avo betecha eshtachave elecha kodshecha Matovu Yisrael. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael.
We join on page 224 for the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קדושה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה. תושבחתה ונחמתה, נמירן בעלמה, ויאמרו Amen.
We rise as one community for the Baruch Hu, our call to prayer, page 226.
Yai dai dai, yai dai dai dai, 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 yai dai 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 dai, yai dai yai dai dai, yai dai dai, yai dai yai dai dai dai. Yai dai dai dai, yai dai yai dai dai, yai dai dai, yai dai yai dai dai dai. Barechu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam va'ed. Yai dai dai, yai dai dai dai, yai dai dai, yai dai dai dai.
You may be seated. We continue on page 228 as Andrew leads us in Yotzer Or.
Praised are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of light and darkness, who makes peace and fashions all things. In mercy, you illumine the world, and those who live upon it. In your goodness, you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai. In wisdom you formed them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai our God, for the excellent work of your hands, and for the lights you created, may they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we all may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer Hamaorot.
And we continue on page 230.
How deeply you have loved us, Adonai our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion, on account of our forebears whose trust led you to teach them the laws of life. Be gracious to us, teaching us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah.
והראינו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך, ויחל לבבנו באהבה וביראה את שמך, ולא נבוש ולא נקלל בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא פתחנו נגילה ונשמחה נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
We rise now for the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You may be seated. Andrew continues leading us with the Ve'ahavta, page 234.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך, בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, ובשופך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם, אשר הוצאתי אתם מארץ מצרים, להיות להם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם.
Adonai Elohechem Emet. As we come to our prayer, Mi Chamocha, on page 240, this prayer reminds us of the journey of our ancestors as they made their way from Egypt to the Promised Land. And the sacred transition that we recall reminds us of this transition that we are witnessing today as Andrew becomes a bar mitzvah. May he continue to lead us, lead the Jewish people, lead the society, all of our world, with loving kindness as we pray, Mi Chamocha.
Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 yai dai dai dai. Yai dai 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 yai dai 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 dai. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha edav hakodesh, nora tehilot osei pele, nora tehilot osei pele. Shira chadasha shivechu geulim, לשמחה שפת היום, יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד יאי די יאי די 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 יאי די
We rise now for our Amidah, page 242.
Adonai Tzifatav Tifta Ufi Agite Hilatefa. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor va'anora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezoher Hasdei Avod Ve'imahot Umeviv Gula Livnei V'neihem Leman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Hozer Umashiach Umagim Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Vezrat Sarah Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai Mahei Akol Ata Rav Lehoshia Mashiv Harum Read Hagashem Mechayel Chayim Bechesed Mechaye Hakol Berahamim Rabim Somech Noflim V'rochei Holim Umatir Asurim Umechaye Emunato Lishenei Afa Micha Mocha Bal Gevuro Umidom Elah Melech Memit Umechaye Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman nata lehayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayei hakol.
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום הכתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו מהדיר שמך בכל הארץ ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו לעיני כל חי אני אדוני אלוהיכם ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור הללויה לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We take some time for silent prayer, either using the words of our prayer book or the words of our hearts. And when you're finished, you may be seated. We'll join back together on page 258 with Sim Shalom.
שים שלום טובה וברכה, שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים. שים שלום טובה וברכה, שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום, שים שלום טובה וברכה, שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים. שים שלום טובה וברכה, שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים.
Long ago, our people stood at a mountain, and there we encountered God and entered into a covenant, a binding relationship with mutual love and obligation that would last throughout the ages. The symbol of that mountain meeting is found in our Torah, the sacred scroll which we read today, which gives us our values, Jewish values, but also universal values. Passed down l'dor v'dor, from generation to generation, from parents to children and their children after them. It has been our guide for how we can live in this world as God's partners, hopefully making it more of the world God dreams it to be. This morning, Andrew will receive Torah and symbolically begin his role as a teacher of Torah and a teacher of how we can be better people from understanding these lessons and values. In a few moments, Andrew will chant the Torah blessings, a moment that symbolizes him taking a stand to lead our community. As we respond, confirming this moment. He will then chant in Hebrew his Torah portion from the scroll, which is something that has taken much time to learn how to do, and for which Andrew has worked extremely hard for. In so doing, he will celebrate not having a bar mitzvah, but becoming a bar mitzvah, a member of our covenant community, now becoming a member of the commanded community, accepting all of the privileges and responsibilities of our people. So at this time, as we begin our Torah service, please rise. It is my honor to call up for our Torah passing Rhonda, Brandon, Andrew, and Sierra, and grandparents, all of our grandparents, please join us. We also have our ark openers, Grandma Sherry Lynn Decker, Uncle Brian Berkenfeld, Aunt Ricky Diamond, and Uncle Tony Sabatasso. If you'd like to follow along, we're on page 362.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai ve'ein kemasecha malechutecha malechut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor v'dor Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch leolam v'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitain Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Udevar Adonai mi'Yerushalayim.
Moshe kibel Torah mi Sinai. Moses received the Torah at Mount Sinai and passed it on from generations on. Today, Andrew, this Torah comes to you and is passed down from your family tree here beside you. We sing L'dor v'dor from generation to generation.
L'dor v'dor nagid golecha L'dor v'dor we protect this chain From generation to generation L'dor v'dor, these lips will praise your name. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shemo.
Andrew, this Torah comes to you. Hold fast to it. It is a tree of life to all who hold fast to it. Its ways are ways of pleasantness, and all its paths are peace.
Gadlu Adonai itzi uneromema shemo yachdav lecha Adonai hagidola v'hagivura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod Ichol b'shamayim u'v'aretz Ichol b'shamayim u'v'aretz Lecha Adonai hamelacha le'amid nahaseh Lechol erosh Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
You may be seated.
Over there.
It has been said, life is a story of transition. You are always leaving one chapter behind while moving on to the next. My Torah portion is Lech Lecha, meaning go forth. And it is all about life transitions. Lech Lecha is an important part of the Torah because it is the start of a new chapter of the Jewish people. God commands Abram to go forth from your land, your birthplace, your father's house, to the land that I will show you. Abram agreed to God's challenge, and because of this, God blesses Abram. God changes Abram's name to Abraham because it means the father of the people. As Abraham will become the patriarch, the father of the Jewish people, Sarai's name also gets changed to Sarah, as she becomes the matriarch, the mother of the Jewish people. With their transition, God leads Abraham and Sarah to Israel because God sees them as leaders. They are the start of many generations after them. Just as Abraham and Sarah left one land for another, everyone has transitions in their life. A big transition for me was going from elementary school to middle school. I did this in the middle of a pandemic, and some might say that probably made it easier because it was online. No, definitely not. Switching from a school you have gone to for your whole life to moving into a new school is hard. Also, having it online made it difficult to make and have new friends, as well as have a connection with my teachers like I would if it was in person. I have learned from having this transition to never give up because the end is brighter than you think. It was better for me because I ended up realizing that online school isn't that bad. I still got to make new friends even though it was online, and I still got to have those connections with some of my teachers. Just like Abram making his transition, I also persevered through my transition. I hope in all your life's transitions that you will do the same and persevere as well. Here's the part all of you guys are going to like. What does becoming a bar mitzvah mean to me? Becoming a bar mitzvah is a big deal to me because it really states a new chapter in my life. It's a staple in my life that I'm never going to forget. I'm probably going to mess up if I haven't already, but no matter what happens today or already happened, I'm going to be proud of myself. It's not for my mom, my dad, my sister, or my dog. I still have a few paragraphs to go, but I wanted to dedicate a little part of this essay to two of my favorite people in the world right now, my Bubby and Sava. To the two people that truly just make my life better, thank you. And also, no one can ever forget, what happens at Bubby's stays at Bubby's. This bar mitzvah means that I'm learning a little about the history of Judaism. This also means a lot because I have been going to Hebrew school since I was 5. These last few years have been very difficult with not being in person, not being able to see a lot of friends and role models who I became close with while being here. But I'm glad that I've stuck with it and I'm able to stand here in front of all of you today, which shows how to not give up on anything and push through. Now all I have to say is this is not goodbye. This is just another transition, the beginning of a new chapter in my life. I'm thankful for all the opportunities and friendships here at Temple Sinai. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Yasher Koach.
Very
Thank you
nice.
for sharing those words of Torah with us.
Okay, now I'll take this.
And now at this time, the moment you've all been waiting for, as Andrew is called up to the Torah for the very first time in front of the community here today. One minute. I'm gonna open it for you. Ya'amod Yehuda ben Sion Habar Mitzvah La'aliyah La Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vaya ishtecha lo tikra et shema Sarai ki Sarah shema Uverakti ota vekam natati mimena lecha ben uveraktiha vehaita legoyim malhelamim mimena yehiyu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'hayei olam nata b'tohenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yasher koach. And for our second aliyah, we invite up Andrew's grandparents, Ya'amdu, Avram Lazer ben Yehuda vePenina, Avram ben Lazer, Basa Gita ben Shaul aliyah shniya.
Baruch et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacha banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vayipol Avraham al panav vayitzak vayomer belibo vahen me'ashana yevaled ve'im Sarah telmatishim shema teled. Vayomer Avraham El HaElohim Yisrael Yehye lefanecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiditotan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam natan b'totenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. And for our third aliyah, we have Andrew's parents, Ya'amod ben Sion ben Avram la'aliyah shlishi.
Baruch et Adonai hamavorach.
Baruch Adonai habarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amin v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Use this.
Praise the one to whom our praise is due. Praised is the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Praised be the eternal God, ruler of the universe. You have chosen us from all peoples by giving us your Torah. Blessed is the eternal one, giver of the Torah.
And God said to Abram, As for your wife Sarai, you shall not call her Sarai, but her name shall be Sarah. I will bless her. Indeed, I will give you a son by her. I will bless her so that she shall give rise to the nations. Rulers of people shall issue from her. Abraham threw himself on his face and laughed, as he said to himself, "Can a child be born to a man 100 years old, or can Sarah bear a child at 90? And Abraham said to God, Oh, that Ishmael might live by your favor. God said, Nevertheless, Sarah, your wife shall bear you a son, and you shall name him Isaac. And I will maintain my covenant with him as an everlasting covenant for his offspring to come. As for Ishmael, I have heeded you. I hereby bless him. I will make him fertile and exceedingly numerous. He shall be the father of 12 chieftains, and I will make him of a great nation." Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
Asher natananu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata v'tohenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Praise be the eternal God, ruler of the universe. You have given us a Torah of truth, implanting within us eternal life. Blessed is the Eternal One, giver of the Torah.
And
Semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov,
All right, we're
semen
gonna-
tov, semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen tov, semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen to Yehelanu. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, v'chol Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, v'chol Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, v'chol Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, v'chol Yisrael.
Yasher Koach. You can sit down, take a breath. At this time, in the midst of our sacred Torah scroll, which gives us words of guidance and of strength, as we heard these lessons from Andrew just moments ago, we also take a moment to pray for all of those in our community who are in need of strength and in need of healing at this time. If you have someone in need of strength and healing for our Misha Berach prayer, we ask you to please offer their names now. We join together with our Misha Berach, page 371.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. Help us find may the source of strength who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirits, and let us say, Amen.
this time we return our Torah to the Ark, and I invite up our Ark openers once more, Grandma Sherry Lynn, Uncle Brian, Aunt Ricky, and Uncle Tony. Please rise. We turn to page 374. And our Hagba and Galila, please join us.
In a moment, we will be lifting the Torah, and we may perhaps get a chance to see a little bit of the Torah portion that Andrew so beautifully chanted with for us today. Vezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Vezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Yai dai dai dai, yai dai 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 dai, yai dai 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 dai, yai dai yai dai dai dai. Yai dai dai dai, yai dai 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 dai, yai dai yai dai dai, yai dai dai. Hi lechach tov natati lahem torati al tazovu. Eitz chayim hi lemachazikim ba v'tom heha meushar deracheha narchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadesh chadesh yameinu chadesh yameinu kekedem.
You may be seated.
Thank you.
At this time, Andrew's parents are going to offer some words to him.
Yeah, you got to stand there and let them talk to you nice.
So I gotta tell you, I have a whole speech, but I'm gonna go off a little bit because even though the speech fits perfectly about how 3 years ago, I can't believe that we were all together here for my daughter's bat mitzvah, and how really nothing has changed over those 3 years except for everything. I mean, there's been no stress. No one's different than they were 3 years ago. It's amazing. And it's amazing between siblings, the difference. My daughter, when she had her bat mitzvah, the place was completely full with over 200 guests and everyone from the congregation. And my son, who wanted the smallest one, showing the difference in how people are. This is a wonderful day for my family and our friends. It's great that we can bring people together, and it's fortunate we can, and unfortunate that it takes something like this to bring us together. We've had people travel from far away to come join us and to get family together again, which is great. But enough about all that. Today is a day in which my son becomes a young man, where he will now hopefully take on a new role and look to the future. And we couldn't be prouder of him. He had to do so much with so much change and distress around him over the last few years, and especially the last few months for him. I want to make sure he knows how proud I am and his mother is of him. I want to thank everyone that's been involved in this, from this congregation. All the changes that have been here, I know it's not been easy. Something new that's not even definitely not on the speech. I want to thank the rabbi for being able to make it. You guys don't know, but 2 days ago she was in a pretty bad accident, car accident. And for her to make it through and to be here we are very happy and glad that you can make it and you're healthy to do so. I also want to especially thank my wife, who has done so much. It's unbelievable the responsibility and that she's taken on to make this happen and go through. Now, the last person I want to thank is whoever this person is in my son's phone, because he has it all the time, like right here. So hopefully one day I'll be able to meet that person and thank that person also, because I know that person helped him get here to this point. My son, who has made me incredibly proud and sometimes incredibly angry and frustrated, like all teenagers do to all their parents. I am, and I know I can speak for your mother, too incredibly happy that you could do this moment, and one day it might hit you about how much it was worth going through and taking this on. But I want to thank everybody here today for joining us that could. Thank you.
Thank you. You can sit down. Do you want to go next? We now have a presentation from our representatives of Sisterhood and Brotherhood, Betty Adams and Eric Adams.
Andrew, can you all hear me? The Sisterhood of Temple Sinai wants to present you with this gift. You can't hear me, okay. Sisterhood of Temple Sinai, on behalf of the Sisterhood of Temple Sinai, I would like to present you with this gift, and hopefully you will think of your time at Temple Sinai and treasure it and use it to stay Jewish.
Do I open it right now?
No, you can open it later. I mean, you could, but it might be anticlimactic. I don't know. And this is Eric.
Hi. Okay, there we go. They're both wrapped similarly, so we put little stickers on here so you know who's from which. I don't know which is which, but I guess you'll find out. I do want to say congratulations on doing an excellent job leading the congregation today for your bar mitzvah. Your family and your friends are all very proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. And I bet maybe you're just a little teeny tiny bit relieved it's all over with? Just a little bit? Okay. All right. So we talked about this gift. You know what it is? Here, do you have any idea what it is? Shake it a little bit. No, don't shake it. That's not a good idea. Okay. All right. So let's just say for now, it's something to show your faith in God and your love and devotion for the Jewish people. Also, it is something for you to think about what lies ahead for you. We hope you'll continue your Jewish studies right here at Temple Sinai. Shake your head up. Oh, good. I didn't have to tell you to do it. You already were doing it. That's all right. You're going to do it right here at Temple Sinai. And continue to uphold the values of Judaism. But wherever life takes you, what you've accomplished today will stay with you and be a positive part of your life forever. Congratulations. Thank you.
And it is an honor to hear some words from our co-president and representative of our Board of Trustees, Lynn Weinstein.
Mazel tov to you. Yes, you can do it. Didn't he do everything so well today. You know, there are very few people who have been members of Temple Sinai as long as you. There are 4 people in this room, and David, would you come up here and join me, please, Dave? There are 4 people in this room, only 4 who've been here longer than you have and your family. We are so proud of you because we had the honor of watching you grow from a child to a young man over these years. He is absolutely honest when he says he has been here since he was 5 years old. Dave? Dave Cotton and I are very strong protectors of our Temple Sinai Religious School. And we can't be more proud today to be here with you, Andrew, as a young man, to offer you congratulations and a special gift from Nifty that David is going to present to you because, as you know and your sister Sierra knows, the Nifty program here at Temple Sinai and throughout the world is so important to David.
Andrew, you did a great job. I couldn't be more proud as your teacher, and I've known you since you were about this high. And you got a haircut, too. And you got a haircut, too. I want to present to you this gift certificate for $250 towards a trip to Israel with UIJ Nifty. And hopefully, if we have a group this year, you'll join Nifty. Congratulations. And again, I couldn't be prouder.
Thank you. Thank you. Stay right here. We have one more gift from you from the temple. You are very own yad, your Torah pointer that you actually used today. And this is for you to keep and continue using it, all right? This is for you. Already, next year. You have a whole year to practice. Andrew, take a deep breath. Go ahead. Take a deep breath. You made it. You have stood before your family and your friends here to lead us in prayer, to chant for us words of Torah, and to teach us the values that you have learned, to always lech lecha, to go forth and to persevere. Take a moment and look out at the congregation and all the people here today, no matter the number, just take it in. This room is a group of people who love you and who care for you. And I hope you will always remember how it feels to be surrounded by these people here today, all right? It is an honor to be here with you and your family, and I hope that you've seen all that you are capable of and are proud of yourself, because I am proud of you. And I know I also speak for Cantor Dan. We are so proud of all the work that you've done. Mazel tov to your parents for all of their support, and mazel tov to you on taking this step on becoming a bar mitzvah. And now Cantor Dan and I are going to present to you your very own, are you ready for this one? As I lose it.
Good job.
Very own bar mitzvah certificate. Can we get an ooh and an ah? This is for you. And I want to say thank you to Cantor Dan for training Andrew and bringing him to this moment.
Oh, yeah.
The team couldn't have done it without you.
You gotta hang on just one more second, okay?
At this time, it is our honor to offer God's blessings upon you and your family. So we invite your parents and Sierra, please join us in front of the ark. Come closer, a little closer. Come on, all right.
We offer you this blessing, one of the oldest that we know of our tradition. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you always.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God shine upon you and be gracious to you.
יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום.
May God smile upon all that you do and all that you will do and grant you the greatest gift of all, the gift of shalom, which is wholeness, happiness, friendship, and peace. And together we say, Amen. Seal it with a hug.
There you go. Good job. Oh.
Andrew Sandwich, they said. We rise now for our Olenu, page 586.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגובה מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
We remain standing for our mourner's Kaddish on page 598, and we take a moment to think about all of those who are no longer physically with us, but who are indeed with us in spirit, especially on this sacred occasion. If any of you are in period of mourning, we ask you now to say the name of your loved one out loud. We join together 598. Yitgadal v'yikadash shmei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrah chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayedecho be'Yisrael. Ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemedi kudusha b'rechu le'olam min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiram be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'akol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. You may be seated. For a few announcements, I want to thank all of you for joining us today to celebrate Andrew becoming a bar mitzvah, and thank you to all of you on live stream with us as well. We hope we get to meet you one day in person. Thank you to our co-presidents, Lynn Weinstein and Betty Adams, to Eric Adams, our audiovisual technician, and thank you to Cantor Dan for uplifting us in song and spirit this morning. We invite now our family up once more. I know you just sat down, sorry. For Hamotzi and Kiddush as we join together with Vishamru, page 604.
You're just getting in your steps for the day. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדור את המריד עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת ליצור את הברית עולם.
We begin by raising our glasses with Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. L'chaim. And we, for our hamotzi, before we break bread, we say,
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
We conclude together with Adon Olam, page 625.
Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzer nivra leit nasa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzer nivra leit nasa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra Adon olam ve'acharei kichot hakol levado yimloch nora Adon olam vehu haya vehu hove vehu yeh betifara Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzer nivra leit nasa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra Adon olam.
And now for your last task this morning, all of you are commanded to go and celebrate. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. The Berkenfeld family is hosting a buffet. The food is in the lobby area. Please enjoy yourself. Bring it back inside to the back of the sanctuary and enjoy it. And there's going to be coffee, tea, and there are cold drinks.